Hi everyone and welcome back to English with Miss Go. Today we are going to do a continuous writing related to the theme social issue, and our topic of the day is bullying. Now without further ado, let us take a look at our question. When you get the question, please read carefully. Nowadays, bullying is prevalent in schools. Discuss the reasons why bullying happens and suggest ways to curb this problem. If you take a good look at this question, you will find that we can actually break it down into three chunks or three parts to help us understand the question better. Now let us take a look at the first part. Nowadays, bullying is prevalent in schools. Okay, do not panic if you see any unfamiliar or unknown words. Just find the keywords. For example, bullying and in schools. From here, we know that the topic is talking about the activity of bullying which happens in schools. So when you get this clear, we can move on to the second part of the question. Discuss the reasons why bullying happens. When we have a problem, we need to find out why is it happening? What are the reasons that cause it to happen? And this will lead to the third part. Suggest ways to curb this problem. When we have a problem, we need to find out the solutions. The vocabulary that I would like to highlight here is prevalent, which means widespread or common. So we know that bullying is not something new anymore in schools. The next word is curb. It means to overcome or solve. Without wasting any time, let us start to think. What are the main ideas that we can include to answer this question? I am sure that you are familiar with the what, who, where, when, why, and how. It is important to include WH questions when writing our essay. It helps us to think of what else can we include in our essay. For example, you can start your essay with something as general and as simple as what is bullying? What are the types of bullying? And what are the effects of bullying? You may also include who are the bullies and the bullied victims. Where does it happen and when does it happen? Remember our second part of the question? We need to discuss why does it happen, the reasons or factors that cause bullying to happen. Last but not least, how to overcome it. What are the ways or suggestions to solve this problem? Introduction. Nowadays, bullying is prevalent in schools. It may involve students of different age groups, regardless of gender and race. Some negative psychological effects of bullying include students feeling depressed, frustrated, and demotivated to attend school. Others may suffer from anxiety or trauma and end up committing suicide to end their misery. What is bullying? Bullying is abusive behavior by one or more students against the victim. There are a few types of bullying. One of the direct attacks is verbal bullying, like teasing, name-calling, insulting, and threatening. It can also be more subtle through malicious gossiping and spreading rumors. Another form of bullying is physical bullying that causes injuries or bodily harm, which involves punching, slapping, kicking, and others. As for social or emotional bullying, it includes social isolation, and boycotting the victim. In this digital era, cyberbullying is very common too. It includes sending, posting, or sharing negative, false, or mean content about someone else. A number of reasons have been identified as to why the bullies engage in bullying activities. One of the reasons is that they are lack of parental love and want to seek attention. Another cause of bullying is peer pressure. If their peers are involved in bullying, they will join them in order to look cool, show their loyalty, and gain the approval of their so-called friends. Not to forget, there are also those who experienced bullying themselves. As a result, they want to feel powerful and in control by bullying others. Combating bullying is a mission that requires cooperation from everyone. Individuals should help the victims to report the cases of bullying. Besides, school authorities should increase supervision during recess to curb bullying. This is important to identify bullying among students so that stern actions can be taken against the bullies. Apart from that, counseling should be provided to help both bullies and victims. Lastly, in the effort to raise awareness about bullying, awareness campaigns ought to be carried out in schools, community centers, and places of worship. As a conclusion, bullying is wrong and must be stopped. It is our responsibility to work hand in hand to raise awareness of the detrimental effects of bullying. It is crucial for us to take drastic actions and teach our young generation to love and respect one another. Remember, prevention is better than cure. Alright, before I end my presentation, I would like to highlight a few words or phrases. Firstly, work hand in hand. What it means here is simply to work together. Alright, next, detrimental. I use this word to describe the effects of bullying because it simply means obviously harmful or negative. Crucial. It refers to decisive or critical. In simple words, it means important. So it is important, it is crucial for us to take drastic actions. So the word drastic here means to have a strong and far-reaching effect, which means effective. Okay, we need to take effective actions, drastic actions, and teach our young generation to love and respect one another so nobody will bully anybody. If you notice, I've included a proverb at the end of my essay, which is prevention is better than cure. Because regardless of the problem that we are discussing, whenever there is a problem, it is always best to prevent it from happening in the first place than saving it or trying to reduce the damage caused by it after it happens. So I guess that's all for today. Thank you very much.